Okay, hello, and welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War. I think this is like part 8 of our Halflings campaign. Last time there wasn't actually that much going on. The Empire confederated with all of their factions extremely quickly. And well, they were confederating with the other Empire factions like one turn after the other. Don't know whether that's something that's changed or whether there was something wrong there. I thought they had to wait 8 turns between confederations. But anyway, we've actually managed to hold on to our new territories, and we've also taken Erengrad up in the north there. We took that from Wintertooth, which means that we're at war with the Wintertooth now. And they are the only Norscan faction left in Norska, having beaten and confederated all the other Norscan tribes. What else? A whole bunch of greenskin armies appeared and have been making themselves a nuisance of themselves against the dwarves and the Empire, who now own northern parts of the mountains, Karak, Ungor, and all that. So those armies are not massively threatening. They're full stacks, but they have penalties, as I saw, to their fatigue. They're tired from running, and they have lower leadership as well. So they have very low, they have a very high upkeep reduction. So, like minus 80% to upkeep. Blood Dragons. The one Vampire Count faction left in the mountains. No, wait, there's also... No, Musalon's gone. So the Blood Dragons, who are in the mountains south of where Skarsnik starts. Get the names of those that place. Has taken... Is it Grenstad? The southern town of Averland. We'll be moving some of our forces further north. We have the capability to recruit ogres and treemen now, which is nice, as well as hot pot catapults. We also have been gotten the capability to recruit some mages, which will be very nice. I've recruited a bright wizard and an amethyst wizard, which should help a lot with buffing our units, debuffing the enemy. The fire wizard, bright wizard, will come in handy with if we come up against trolls from Throg. And also generally the Norscan units. I think they might have... A number of the Norscan units, I think, have a penalty to fire. Anything else? We've been looking further south. We've made contact with the Caliphate of Araby. They are currently just occupying Aik, I think it's called, which is the city which they start with, and they haven't actually expanded from there. They're still surrounded by the Bretonnian Crusader factions, which are located there. Pyrrhus and I forget the other one. Anyway, Khemri is over there as well. The Strigoi Empire is spreading out down there as well. They have taken Zandri, is it, from Khemri? The small the small port settlement, which is part of the Khemri province. We still don't know anything of which is going on in Lustria or Nagarond, apart from every now and then some Chaos armies spawn from Zahutek. Because we get the updates about that happening. So we don't actually see Lostria, so... there's still the big threat of Clan Moulder up in Norska. Not in Norska, in Kislev. They control Fort Ostrosk, Prague, and possibly the other settlement in north of Erengrad. As well as, of course, Hellpit. And possibly parts of the area Rakadrak starts in. The Norskan dwarves. We haven't gotten any Chaos armies spawning from the Chaos Wastes, which is good. They haven't started doing that yet. So, the way things are going, they might actually start spawning in the next 10 to 40 turns, perhaps? I think we're on around turn 80, turn 90. Though our empire is not... It's kind of big. We don't have full provinces, though. But we have 3 capitals now. So... I've more or less just been opportunistically taking any ruins which I see around the Empire. So there's been a period of peace with the Empire at the moment. Though they did go to war with the Wood Elves. But I don't think the Wood Elves have made any major forays into the Empire yet. The Greenskins have had a bit of a resurgence in the south. Bolstered by the fact of the Greenskin tribes coming over the mountains. Yeah, there was a Greenskins army which spawned here and took Khazid Urkulaz, but then they fought them back. I think Nashrak's lair was actually raised by a Chaos army. And then, or was that Mount Gunbad? But then it was taken back. I think this army actually, Gulator. The Empire has armies all over the place. They have this guy here. Karl Francis up there. Ulfric von Stoll. Wolfram Hertwig. Ernst Kemp. Colt Blaze. They've just got armies all over the place. They're doing so much. It's because they have so much territory in the Empire. They've nearly confederated all of it. Elspeth von Draken is in Middenland. Or Middenheim. So, yeah. We also see part of Albion, because we got a military alliance with the Truthsayers of Albion. We can see parts of their army. They don't have that much unique, they just have these sword maidens here currently. I think they have a few more unique units, but they haven't built any. Primarily they're a Norskan tribe, but they have a few unique units for them. We can see the Wood Elves here. We're friendly with Arguillon, which is the faction headed by Durthu, but we are at war with the Wood Elves, the faction headed by what's his name? Orion. Musalon's gone. You can see part of the ocean, but I don't know what was there. Here's Araby, or the Caliphate of Araby. Scouting along, and I'll scout along down here. Alexandria, as you can see, is taken by the Strigoi Empire. Carrick 8 Peaks is still held by the Grudgebringers. Valaya's Sorrow was lost, however. There's one of those armies which spawned Black Venom tribe. They were all of that Black Venom tribe. And they have this penalty to them. Migrate and Gobos. Gives them less movement range, a lot of upkeep, winded in vigor in battle, and minus 14 leadership. So they're really rather easy to deal with that penalty to morale. We're upgrading Nagenhoth, and Krugenheim. And I think I was just about to end the turn. I don't think there was anything else really to do. We've been spending all of our money every turn on buildings we need. I was moving you down, that's right. I'm gonna have to move through Grenstadt. So that's vampire counts too. Ah, we're at war with them actually. Might have not been the wisest move.
I am the Slayer King.
You're not at war with them?
Speak now.
Oh, gonna lose that army. Join war against the Blood Dragons. I'll give you a payment of 467 gold.
No way.
Please.
No.
I've made a bit of a mistake there. Might lose that army.
Watch the quarry.
Bollocks.
This is impudence.
You've got an army of Blood Knights. Are they like your best ones? Well, if it's just a lot of this, and these are like the only unique things in it, we should be able to deal with that if they attack us. He says, completely unconvinced. Look before you move. I wasn't aware that we're at war with the Blood Dragons. Can I get peace with you?
Then go. No mortal.
Peace? That is what Otto von Druck begged for one night long ago. Do you think our kind would revel in such power now had we granted such a feeble request?
Yes?
Hey, you're not at war with them either. What is this?
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
Help me.
I will.
Oh, good. Can you join war against them? It's like, yes. Thank you. Go and attack Grenstadt, please. Maybe you'll do that. At most, you might just dissuade them from attacking my force, because they might lose the settlement if they move out of it. My hope.
By the comet.
You're too far away, really, to do anything. Okay. You're just holding there. And we'll enter. Well, looks like we're going to have to fight a battle. I wasn't aware that we're at war with the Blood Dragons. I was just prepared to be able to march through their territory, upset them, but... Who dragged us into the war with them? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't declare war with them. How can we deal with their army? Blood Knights are anti-large, so our spears would actually be alright against them. They're still scary though. They're vampires and they have regeneration while they're fighting in melee. They have a lot of zombies, which are fine. They have skeletons, which are fine. I think we have cooks in our army, so our immune to psychology will be there. We also have the hotpot catapult and the ogres. If I keep the ogres next to the cooks, they'll be getting the leadership bonus as well as the immune to psychology. They do have some... what are they called? Crypt horrors. Which... Okay, where's your turn? Clan Moulder's moving an army into Zoishank. Auckland has declared war on the Chaos Warp Defilers. Where are they? They re-emerging from the Brass Keep? Here we go.
Parley with the dead. Begone, abomination.
Oh! Okay. I got the Empire to declare war on you, and now you're interested in peace, and you're going to pay me for it? I have a gift for you. Best not to refuse and repeat the tragedy of Macbeth. Well... Sure, buddy. Can I actually fleece you for a bit more money? Yeah. Good. You accept the inevitable. That is the first step in your nation's doom. Yeah, sure. Okay. It's like them declaring war on the little guy, and then the little guy calls out their big brother or something. It's like, you were saying something. No. Sorry, please. Here, have this money. I want more. Okay, here. Just don't squish us. Well, that turned out far better than I thought it would. Oh, Wood Elves and Arguillan confederated. I was afraid of that. So we lost our military access and alliance with Arguillan. Durthu is now part of the Wood Elves, which means Durthu is now at war with us. So, the full force of the Wood Elves is arrayed against everyone here. They might also be able to confederate with Laurelorn Forest. Though they would be able to, but... Okay. Let's just go to Ackendorf now. Run away! They're still at war with the Empire, though. Oh, did the Empire attack them? That's why they declared peace. Because the Empire attacked them, destroyed their army completely. I wasn't aware that that had happened. Otherwise I wouldn't have accepted their peace. I would have just taken Grenstadt. I got more money from that, but holding Grenstadt would have been more useful, I feel. It's another settlement, and we can do a lot with a base settlement. Just because of this. Like this, our industry, the bonuses we get for our industry buildings and all that are phenomenal. Still got those undercities underneath Eschen and Castle Drakenhof. So as I said, I'm kind of keeping them there to keep the vampiric corruption under control.
No, blame you.
Okay, hello. The Clan Moulder have an army down here.
Think me fool.
Micah. Mika? He's just roaming through the Empire.
Now,
Huntsman General.
You want to go for a hunt? Splat some rats.
Huntsman
You
General.
could do with another... You could do with a witch hunter. Camp strategist. Campaign movement speed. Oh, you can get up to level 8. Wow. Such bonuses. Bloody blade. I will give you... Your highest thing is slippery stalker. Campaign line of sight. And we'll get a battle wizard. Now what would be good versus the Skaven? Let me have a look at the spells again. This one. Block of Doom would be nice. Sure! Let's get a Wizard of the Lore of Beasts. Tough.
the Amber Order.
They actually get an Imperial Griffin for their mount. Wissen's Wild Form, Flock of Doom, and Impenetrable Pelt. Go.
Hunters.
That's all of our gold used up. Go and have a look at Zoishank. I can't. Because you don't have enough money.
It is time.
Is there any sea goods which nearby which we can loot? That's the nearest. Empire's really taken over everything. Oh yeah, there's that Wintertooth army which is down here. Or they were? They took Stone Mine Tower. I don't know whether they're marching through here or whether they got destroyed. Actually looks like they might have been destroyed. Okay. Keep going down. The trolls aren't around here. There's Grot. Titchit and Postin. Wait, what? They have two Doom Engineers? I thought they could only get one at a time. I thought also one of these was controlled by the Trolls faction. Looks like they've lost control of them since. But the remnants of them are still here. Okay.
The nation calls. Retake the realm.
You got any new interesting units? Nope. Have any unique items? No, you don't. Okay. Nagenhofer's getting more corruption. You're gonna have to deal with this, Skaven.
I will marshal the men.
How's Erengrad going? 2 more turns and we'll be able to upgrade it.
What does the Emperor bid?
Yeah, I know you haven't been moved, that's fine. End turn. Landsquire hasn't expanded too much. They've taken over a whole of Estalia, but they haven't moved into Carcassonne. I don't think I've ever really seen them take out Tylia or Miragliano, the city to their east. I think at least with the mods I have, it's a bit too difficult for them to take. It's got a nice unique building which protects them quite a lot from Skaven and corruption. Wintertooth, are you going to attack me? Skull Smashers are destroyed. Okay, so they got rid of them in Massive Orcal. I wonder where the Flaming Scimitar faction is. I believe they start off as a naval faction. So they're just sailing around the seas? I see a Skaven army up there near Erengrad. Yep. Wait. Oh, okay. Skaven are raiding Krugenheim! No, my settlement! Really? Tylia is aggressing against the Empire. Well. Okay. Sorry, Tylia. Karak Norn has declared war on the Blood Dragons. They're going to be able to wipe them out? Karak Norn is a faction to the south of the Blood Dragons. Probably because they just lost their army. Yeah, that's it. Knights of Flame and Knights of Origo. The Crusader factions.
Harder, faster, stronger.
Improved heavy weapons. You got a light college acolyte.
Huntsman General.
Nice. Get field warden. To you. We don't have any talismans to give you, and we don't have any enchanted items. In upper level though. I will give you root marcher.
I trust no looking ahead.
Get him. Get him. Okay.
Quicker, men.
I want you to go to Krugenheim.
For Arendar.
See if you can build the walls in time. If the Skaven get too close, then I'll just
What does the
Fund
Emperor
it.
bid?
Oh, hello.
Curses.
Skullpig. You have... What have you got? 2 storm vermin with halberds. Plague monks. Clan rats with spears and shields. Clan rat spears. Clan rats. 2 death runner units. 2 death glow bombardier units. And 1 rattling gun weapons team. And you're level 5. You have Warp Lightning and Howling Warp Gale.
Raise Sigma.
Well...
Ah, no!
A garrison here. More of the same.
Think the side again.
Did I defeat you? Where are you? You're in Zoishank. Zoishank, we currently have Chaos Corruption here. So you don't have any uses of the Menace from below. Unless you spend food to get them. Sure. Let's get rid of you. Are you in range of your garrison? You are. Oh, and there's another army there. Yeah, great. Retreat.
To the provinces?
So much for that.
Yes.
Let's just forget that we did that. What's this army?
Plan scheme is
Morlock,
discarded.
2 assassins, storm vermin, sword and shield, plague monks, clan rat spears, death runners, warplock Jezzail, gutter runners slingers, gutter runners, warp fire thrower, and poison wing globity. They don't have any of their artillery.
Malfunction.
We don't really have the
Yes, my lord.
weapons to
I will marshal the men.
deal with that. Many Skaven. You need sort of, you know, area of effect weapons.
What does
Maybe I
the
should have
Emperor
sent you
bid?
north. I sent you south because of the greenskins, but the greenskins are actually getting their collective green butts handed to them by the dwarves and the Empire. Sure. Hey, Hergig.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Military access, please.
Right.
Of course I accept. It's like, really, give me military access? He's like, yes, sure. Okay. Anything else down here?
Raise
The
Sigma.
Grudge Bringers are actually moving out.
They will be judged.
Oh, hello. There's some trolls. So they're still around here. There's Clubber. Stone trolls. Glittering scales, he's level 10.
Ready.
I'd like to see his army. I don't know if you can, though.
Alas, no. Not even if ordered.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you only get one chance to see how many units are in an army. Obsidian Blade, Talisman Protection. Okay.
By the comet.
Servant of the faith.
Elspeth von Draken. Could you help me with these Skaven? Actually, hey, Empire.
Friends of the Empire.
Would you join war against the Clan Moulder? Likelihood of success low.
We cannot.
Let us try again. Someday, perhaps when the twin-tailed comet appears in the sky. Okay, you don't want to. Fine.
Slaughter the sheep.
Hmm.
I will marshal the men.
Do you have any
The council is disappointed.
siege attacker units?
Bad plan, scheme.
No, you do not. Okay. You're suffering a bit of unrest. And we can get some more research. What do I want? Let's get mass-produced small ammunition and volley fire to make our rangers better. I believe it will affect them. Will we be able to hold out against the Skaven if they siege our city walls in Erengrad? We retreat back to the town square. Perhaps. Rather than trying to hold the walls. I would like more heavy hitting units. We've only got Treekin. Wood Elves. Ooh! The Cabal! Okay. Egrim von Horseman has appeared. We had him appear during our campaign as Kislev. And in fact, he appeared when we were colonizing Albion, and we had to fight him with Tsarina Katarine Borka. What? Karon Kar is aggressing against the Empire. Where's Karon Kar? Karon Kar's in Nagarond. Is the Empire sending an army to Nagarond? Fine, we'll go to war with the Dark Elves. Okay, Clan Moulder didn't do anything. That's good. Karon Klar declares war against Middenland, Bretonia, Dwarves, the Empire, the Halflings. It must be just like they see a scout of Karon Kar or the Empire, and then they're just like, oh, it's the Empire! I declare war on your entire faction. We've just met. Doesn't matter. You're all slaves. Yep, here we go. Yep, faction destroyed, servants of chaos. That's not what we're supposed to see. Raiding Krugenheim. Here we go. No! Ooh. Slavers of Zarnagrund. Strange, twisted creatures known as Chaos Dwarves have appeared en masse from the east. It is their infernal intent to destroy all in their path until only they and the gods of chaos rule the world. I think we've seen this a few times. Yeah, they will enslave everyone, sending them back to the forges of Zarduk. They will eventually carve a new empire of ash, leaving all but a place of smoky darkness. Does that mean armies have appeared now? Green Death. Defeat the following lord in battle. Azrael Spearchucker. No. Van Horseman's invasion. Egrim van Horseman, the most infamous and perhaps most dangerous of the Imperial College's few known traitors. Our scouts have managed to spot his invasion before it's too late. What are his plans? Who really knows? Suffice to say, the infamous sorcerer seeks to bring the Empire under his sway and corrupt the colleges of magic. By doing this, Horseman hopes to attract his divine master's eye and be rewarded with demonhood.
Bring ruin! Bring ruin!
So yep, we've seen all of his stuff before in my previous campaign. Got Sword of Change, Golden Eye of Zinch, and Spell Familiar. He also is mounted on a barded Chaos Steed. Okay, that's different. In mine, he was actually...
Chaos!
I remember he was mounted on a Chaos Dragon. There's also Malefax the Storm Chaser over here, who is a Lord of Change. The one demon unit which is in the game currently. Well, the Empire's around, they should protect us from them, he says. Upgrade to the coastal town. If we get sieged here at Erengrad, we should be able to, if the Skaven siege us, we can leave via the port. So I could just leave over here and go through Jordan or something like that.
Huntsman General.
Okay, keep going.
Foolish thing.
Actually,
No.
move to out there.
Against council orders.
Okay. You're probably going to attack the settlement, and I'm not going to be able to get there in time.
Not enough warpstone.
What mod is this? Multiple different mods. The primary ones which I'm showing off at the moment is OVN's Lost Factions, to be able to play as the Halflings, and Mixu's Faction Unlocker, to be able to actually play as the Halflings. OVN's Lost Factions adds the Halflings as a faction. But you'll need both of them. And indeed, OVN's Lost Factions mod requires Mixu's Unlocker to be able to run.
What does the Emperor bid?
Also, welcome.
The Empire!
Blaze. That's a lot of greenskins. Great! That's your problem. That's not mine. I'm all the way up here. I recommend the Lost Factions mod. It adds quite a number of factions to the game. Rather than just the Halflings. We have Araby over here. What else? It adds the Strigoi Empire, Strigos Empire there. It also adds the Grudgebringers, which are a mercenary band from Shadow of the Horned Rat, a old video game based on Warhammer, and just various other things around like that. There's an Albion faction, which is settled over here. There's Trolls, which in some of my previous streams we've had to deal with armies of trolls marauding around the place. That's fun. I think one of them is actually down here. There was one over here.
Step to it.
So. King Panet. What do you got? Just skeleton warriors and spearmen. Okay. I have a variety of other mods as well, which add a few extra units to some of the other factions, like the Greenskins. What else? Add some extra units to the Beastmen. But I actually have a video on my YouTube channel, which is linked on my Twitch homepage, which showcases all the mods which I am currently playing with. It's pretty up to date.
Yes, my lord.
No, you failed.
Warlock, what are you doing? You going to attack me? With both of those armies? I hope not. Agenhof. I'm going to build the walls in there.
Yes.
And I'm going to send you down to Eschen to recruit some more units. I need you to have a bigger army.
Falling men.
Now. You're still not at war with Clan Moulder. I wish the Empire was. Are you going to attack Krugenheim? Will I be able to defeat your force with that? What do I have? Master Cooks, Dryads, Half Wardens, Militia, Rangers, a Great Eagle, and a Treeman. You have 2 Storm Vermin with Halberds, 3 units of Spears, 2 Death Runners, Death Glow Bombardiers, Warplock Giselle, and a Warp Fire Thrower. Well, the Warp Fire Thrower puts a dint in my plans for the Treeman. Very appropriate. The Great Eagle gives me some maneuverability. The rest of our units are rather minimal. And they're certainly not up to the task of dealing with Storm Vermin or Death Runners.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Especially not without a hero there to deal with the Lord.
Huntsman General.
You're not going to get there in time, are you? However... let me think. Our army... If you get attacked by them, you're not going to get... The Empire's not going to join you in a battle. The Empire! Join war against Clan Moulder. And I'll join war against the Cabal and Clan Scryer. Of course! Thank you. Thank you. It was inevitable I was going to declare war on them anyway.
Huntsman General.
Move up to there. If they attack me, it will draw in the garrison or my force. And if they attack there and they sack it, they're going to be vulnerable to retaliation, which might be enough to put them off attacking that settlement. And I was going to go to war with the Cabal eventually anyway. And Clan Scry is all the way down here, so... Meh. Okay. Is there anything I want to do? Do I want to recruit any units? Do I have any buildings to create? Build. No. Do I want to start getting rid of these undercities here? Are they changed? Warpstone Refinery. Deeper tunnels, raiding camp, subterranean pit. What's that doing for them? Yeah, research rate and increase and all that. And this... I don't have enough money to get rid of them. We're just gonna have to spend a whole bunch of money getting rid of undercities. Oh, I didn't move you. I've been keeping them there to deal with vampiric corruption. So, who else are we going to go to war with this time? We went to war with Carond Carr for some reason. Nagarond! Lizardmen! Altar Pleasure? No. Arganeth? No. Clan Rictus is still around. Kind of impressive. The Vampire Coast, are we going to go to war with them? The Dread Fleet? I don't think we're at war with the Pirates of Sartosa, but we're at war with Tylia. Priorities. Empire, what are you going to do? Hey, you dealt with those Clan Moulder units. Well done. Thank you very much. You just... I just squished them with 2 armies nearby. It's good to have strong allies. Oh, hello. The Barrow Legion. The Empire. Sure. The world is dividing into the Empire and everyone the Empire is at war with. Or, you know, the 2 factions tend to be at war. Order and destruction. Though the Wood Elves are at war with us, so... They're not necessarily Order. They're sort of their own faction. We can see some of the other factions which the mod adds. Amazons. There's a Treeman, or a Spirits of the Forest faction roaming around somewhere. The blood dragons there. I assume a slightly changed vampire counts faction. I haven't actually seen much different. Maybe they just have an easy access to blood knights. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have anything like blood knight foot infantry. Don't tend to like mods which add things like that. Aim for the head. Okay, extra missile damage.
I will marshal the
That's
band.
good. Keep moving north. Thank you for defending Krugenheim. In Krugenheim, I would like to have... got no problems, really. Chaos corruption's low, Skaven corruption's non-existent. Even the corruption for... Oh, the Skaven corruption's keeping the chaos corruption down in Wardheim. Okay. Well... Okay, let's have a look at this. If I get rid of the undercities for the Skaven, it will be... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I remove my character from the province, it will be 6 of us, 6 untainted versus 3 vampiric corruption. So that might mean like 25-30% vampiric corruption. Oh no, actually that will go down because I'll get rid of the Night Watch buildings. So it will be 4 versus their 3. So it will be just slightly over 50%. I've mentioned before a few times a problem with the Halflings faction is that we don't actually have any buildings to deal with corruption. All that we have is this Night Watch and some research. The Clergy of Sigmar, which is just a generic empire. So I've been having to use heroes and my characters to keep corruption down. Maybe I could just get rid of one of them. I mean, they've built all this here, but I don't want them to change it to something which is worse. That gets a warp bomb for local armies. Whatever. Get rid of both of them. There we go. And corruption will go... Osmosis is still high. Right, because that's in surrounding provinces. Okay, well we got rid of them in there anyway. Da-da-da.
To the provinces.
I will get you some ogres, some halfling militia, and a free company militia. Sure.
Huntsman General.
Can't really deal with Skaven corruption, which isn't in my provinces, don't think.
Now,
If they have undercities underneath, like Wardheim or something, then that's their problem. Check it in Nagenhof. Send you up to Nagenhof. Force march. I should be pretty safe here. Okay, and I'll build a night watch there as well. Do I want to get rid of the... Still kind of want to keep the night watch buildings because of the untainted. Also lowers the public order penalty. from corruption. And they might have those subterranean mines or whatever they're called, so they could just expand back into Castle Drakenhof. It might take a little while, but I'm just really gonna have to. Well, so much for the Waterfall Palace. Is that Bretonia doing that? Possibly. I might just have to wipe out Clan Moulder if I want to get rid of all of the Skaven corruption. It would be the easier option, I think.
By the comet.
Okay. Empire, you know there's issues further north. Sending all your armies down here. Oh yes. Did any armies appear along here? Doesn't look like it. There's Grimgore.
What? For the wisdom of the layer.
Can you see Lamia? No, you can't. Oh look. Karak Asgal, Death Gorge is all ruins. That's probably Skaven? Misty Mountains. What's this corruption here? Skaven corruption is actually 0, but it was something. That could be owned by Skaven. I assume Karag Orud is still owned by Clan Moors.
I stand defiant.
Okay. End turn. Oh, I forgot to move Eckhart. Oh well. Arkan, you've really got to get off your bony backside and be a bit more proactive. You haven't taken over any provinces since the beginning of the game. You are building armies, so perhaps you've been constantly under siege. You have got 4 of them, so you are researching and doing stuff. Oh, the Empire. Anyone else you feel like declaring war on at the moment? No? Okay. I wonder what the Cabal's going to do. Are they going to come towards us now that we've declared war on them, or are they going to go for the easy coastal settlements of the Empire? Sometimes factions, if you declare war on them, they sort of just make a beeline for you.
It is good to see
Part of the reason of
sons
that
the
is because
Empire
you might be
this
the
day.
only one they're at war with, so they'll march through everyone else's territory to get to you. What a non-aggression pact. Okay. Did we not have one? Eric Zorn's still around. I wonder where the Chaos Warp Defilers are. Ooh, faction emerges. I don't recognize that symbol. Broken nose. Oh, those savages! The orcs are coming! Not the sophisticated bunch that hangs out in captured dwarf holds, but the more rural boys that wander the southern Badlands. Yes, a nomadic horde of extra fighty savage orcs are close and could threaten your forces. Best be proactive against this lot before Mork, or Gork, leads them right into your realm. Okay, they're not necessarily wandering the southern Badlands, but they wandered a bit too far. They got lost. Like College Acolyte, that's good.
To the provinces.
Oh, our bright wizard went up a level. Sorry, get fireball. Oh, and they're led by a forest goblin. Okay. Savage Orc Biggins, Savage Orcs, Savage Orc Arrow Boys, Savage Orc Ball Boy Biggins, and Savage Orc Ball Boys. Lovely. We're not at war with them though. They're also a horde. I've known that, but
Huntsman General. Okay, garrisoning.
interesting. Hagenhof. Build the Night Watch there. And the City Watch. Ooh, getting that upgrade, actually. Getting the Imperial Architects actually reduced the time it took from 8 turns to 6. Get the walls.
Scout leader.
Get paved roads.
By the comet.
And you... recruit 2 units of Halfling Militia.
The nation calls.
Hey! Forreston's got some ogres in his army. Where are they recruiting them from?
Moving off.
I'm curious about that. Wizards Conclave? No. No. Oh no. They have a building which gives them like halfling units and all that? Oh, they get halfling rangers as their in the garrison for their towns. But they just have halflings like scattered around the empire. That's pretty neat. Have anything in here? Reichsguard, Bright Wizard, no. Imperial Academy doesn't do anything. Does that give you any halflings? Yeah, halfling rangers in the garrison there. Imperial Port, no. No. Armory, no. Engineer's Workshop, nope. Cattle Ranch. Barracks don't give you anything? No, it doesn't. Vigilance, Reichsfort. Does Marienburg give you them? Maybe they could just purchase some of them because of the new mechanics the Empire has. They might get them randomly every now and then. Not too sure how that mechanic works. I've only played as the Empire once since the patch. So they don't seem to have any new buildings which would give them like mercenary or halfling units. Okay. Hey Arkan. Nope. So, sadly not. Let's go through here.
The axe thirsts for war.
Fluxley Shitex.
Yori! It's the Tlaqua. Dedicapad. Simpson. Pterodon Riders. Oh, the punny names of the lizardmen.
Huntsman General.
It is time.
Well, if you could hold on for a few more turns, Samwise. We'll get an army up too eventually.
Raise Sigma.
This Halfling army is waddling its way up there.
Huntsman General.
Ready.
I was also going to give my Halfling units more Halfling-like names. Sure. Give me a moment. Can we get some example of Halfling names? Kept by the older of the boot, Hismith Stoutheart. But he's a named character, so I don't think I'll call him that. I don't actually think there's that many named named halflings. I think Ismir is about the only one. I'll have to, I don't know. Can't think of any at the moment. I'll take suggestions. Oh, there's a broken nose. Okay. Their symbol is actually new. A mod got updated a little while ago and changed all the green skin, or most of the green skin icons, so it's rather neat. Ooh. Middenland lost the Citadel of Lead. Looks like it was raised by the Chaos faction. How did we end up seeing Karon Kar? Karon Kar's up here. I suppose they must have sailed an army through here and Middenland saw them. Therefore the Empire saw them. What factions are we aware of? Karon Kar. Aghole up there. Nothing in Lostria. Or Ulthuan. That's weird. Usually they're sailing along here, and we're not allies really with Bretonia though, so we probably haven't. We don't have view of these coasts along there. Okay. Just end the turn again. Just trying to think of some names for our halfling characters. I think I've got one which I can give them. Gustav von Blissen marches off. I'm glad that Wintertooth doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm afraid that they would have like 3 or 4 full stack armies coming down into the Empire, but for the most part they seem to be content to just sit up in Norska. Yep, Midland's been destroyed. The Cabal got to them. Clan against the Empire. Yeah, sure. Ag hole against the Empire, okay? The Hmong aren't going to declare war on us as well? Not the Skeggy either. Meet new people and declare war on them. Midlands destroyed. Got mass produced. Raise or sack the following settlement. Tower of Crack. Yeah, we'll have to get through the Skaven armies to get there though.
I will marshal the band.
Come on.
By Sigma, no!
Yes.
The Empire.
You're going north. What have we got about Elderbrand Ludenhoth? He plow and wears golden armor! Golden! Of course he's an asshole. Ugh. Okay.
It is time.
Tracker of distinction.
Okay, upgrade the Grove.
Raise Sigma.
Ooh,
Malfunction.
hello. Ticket Claw.
The men are keen.
Praise Sigma.
He's raiding
I refuse.
Myrmidons.
Small brain.
Oh, he's got Storm Daemon. I wonder what he's doing all the way over here. I mean, I'm sure they've got armies to do things elsewhere.
The throng is
Oh, not you.
Who calls?
You.
Let us move.
Come on, out into the desert. Ooh, Serpent's Fang. Oh, that's held by Chaos Warp Defilers. Okay. I think they just took that. I want to continue recruiting units in your army. Get some treekin. Get a hot pot catapult. Get 2. There we go. I'd also like another hero in your army. I will get you a mage.
Who calls?
Helmut von Wolfen. I will give you Blade Shield. I was also going to rename you.
What?
Oh, I don't know. We've had you named.
By the comet.
I've had you as your names for a while. Doesn't really feel right to name them once since I've been wandering around with those names for a while. If I just recruited them, perhaps. If I recruit another army, I'll name it the name I thought up. Egrim von Horseman. He's currently raiding Arnau.
By the comet.
Albrecht von Albrecht. Oh, Anderson is there to stop him though. Fueled by a fanatical belief in Sigmar and the will to succeed, Hope Anderson governs from Wurtbad City as he sees fit. Sure. Oh, is it because this... No. Okay. Ugh. All these wars going on, but no one's really attacking us. I suppose because I was throwing the Empire at any problems which we ended up coming across, and that would sort them out pretty quickly. It is like getting them to do all of our dirty work, but... Fire, what are you doing? Are you planning on conquering more territory? Doesn't look like it. Dwarves, they're not really doing anything. It's probably just all their armies the Empire was moving around, which was taking time. Nothing from the Wintertooth still? Nope. I think something changed on the map. I didn't catch it. I think the Wood Elves might have recolonized part of... No! Actually. Bretonia colonized the northern settlement of Athaloran. Oh great, Clan Moulder performed the pestilent scheme. They're going to plague us. Literally and very literally.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
What do you want? Non-aggression pact. Eesh, yeah, sure, whatever. Puppets of Chaos against Karak Azul, sure. That message about the slavers of Zardagrund again. Ooh.
Do not displease me.
Azul the Orcbane. War fervor. Something higher pushes this force to its limits for now, at least. Ooh. Is this another preliminary? Attack. Before the Chaos Duels arrive.
What does the Emperor bid?
Build the walls. Like to get the harbor.
Praise Sigma. Sigma
Move up.
compels us. Ready.
Okay. Hinds you can get. Doom and Darkness.
Huntsman General.
You can get a wizard. I will give you... The Law of Heaven's like... Harmonic convergence, yeah. Yeah, and yeah. Curse of the Midnight Wind's pretty good. Sure. Get Rizard Rodzina. Harmonic Convergence. Wind Blast and Curse of the Midnight Wind. Go. You can move into their army.
Now,
Not this time.
Yeah, you're just really sitting around up there. Ooh, hello.
no,
Oh. It's Chaos Corruption. Okay.
Marauders all.
the nation calls.
Hey, you're trying to mount a defense against the Cabal. Oh, there goes Clubber. The trolls are all on boats, somehow. They're maybe just clinging to logs or flotsam, which was in the ocean.
Is it time? Bring me to battle.
Noritica. Red-crested skinks and carmelian skinks. Oh, Hike is actually getting relations.
Greetings, stranger.
Non-aggression pact, military access. Yes. You're actually at war with Sudenburg.
I am ready to parley. I hope your words.
But, you know, can keep you alive, that'll be... I'd like to see you expand and do stuff.
Huntsman General.
Okay. How's Nagenhof?
Quicker, men.
Fine. Move up north.
To proceed.
We'll be able to hold on for a while.
The Empire.
And you can... Doesn't look like any armies are appearing from along here. So... Castle Tempelhof will get public order from the grove which we're building there. Ackendorf is still getting kind of low public order. Skaven corruption is, I think. Yep, corruption is -6. Barak Var doesn't have any problem. That means it's not in Motorka or Ackendorf, the corruption. Does that mean it's up in Brenstadt? Or Karagjorma? I think it's here. I think the Skaven Undercity is around here somewhere. Unless it's underneath Karasa Karak. No, it can't be, because Varenka Hills doesn't have any. So, it's got to be up here somewhere, the Undercity. Keep recruiting units here. Get another unit of rangers. Some more ogres. Actually, we can't get master cooks? Wait. We can't build any more master cooks? There's a limit to how many we can have? I didn't realize that was a thing. Doesn't say anything about a limited number of master cooks.
Praise Sigma.
Okay. Well, we've got one in this army. Then Get free company militia. Actually, get some dryads. Because the dryads cause fear. I didn't know that about the Master Cooks. I knew we could only get one of the Regiment of Renown version, the Great Cauldron Master Cooks. But I didn't know we were restricted on the normal Master Cooks. So we have to build barracks and all that to be able to recruit more of them. It doesn't say anything about that in the tooltip. Oh, Khemri's declared war on Clan Moulder and Wintertooth. Well, okay. Why? Clan Moulder's all in the north as far as I know. And Wintertooth is, all in the north as well, unless they still own that one settlement they had down in the south. Whatever. Greenskins confederated with Black Venom. I was afraid of that. They just got a whole bunch of armies from the Black Venom tribes which were spawning and crossing the mountains. I wonder if the armies keep their weaknesses though. Because those armies spawned with lower leadership and they were tired. And that was not a debuff which was going away. So those armies have 85% less upkeep. I suppose that makes sense in a way. They come over the mountains, they're fleeing, and then Grimgor Ironhide gathers them together. The Empire hasn't confederated with Hochland yet. Hochland is the last Empire faction to confederate with them. Out of all the elect accounts. Laurelon Forest has declared war on Clan Moulder and Wintertooth. Okay, well that makes more sense. You're further north than Khemri. Yep. Can we see where that happened? Oh, it's just a capital. Fine. Got anything new in your army? No. I keep looking at Shadow of the Horned Rat and whether I'd like to play it at some point.
I am the supreme patriarch.
Seems to have issues getting it running, which I feel like I could overcome that. It's also an old game and the UI is a bit fiddly or archaic. That's not the easiest game to play either. And it's apparently really difficult. Which I don't really mind, but it's difficult in like redo levels about 5 times to learn the enemy spawns and to be able to position your troops correctly and to minimize casualties as much as possible. Because the game takes the form of a consistent campaign. I'll get rid of these. And your performance in earlier missions determines your success later on. Because you get gold after you finish a level.
I will marshal the bed.
I want to put you in there.
The nation
You get gold after you finish a mission. Put you in the center of them.
Yes. On march.
But that gold has to be spent on like retraining armies. Sure. Like this. What a bit of a battle. Or should I? Only a small army. Ah, fuck. Auto resolve. Hardened captives.
To battle!
We got Feastmaster Exiles and Sunken Booty. We got an initiative. Initiate. Untainted Mod +3 and Lost Cargo. Nice, nice.
Raise Sigma!
Bad
Okay.
idea.
Move back. We've got a level for our heroes. Get Flaming Sword of Ruin. Or do I want to get the Burning Head? Get the Burning Head, actually, because we're going up against the Skaven. Get... Elusive. You... Penumbral Pendulum. Oh, we didn't actually get that much money from that. We just got the initiate. Ah. Oh well. Whatever. We can give him to you. Okay. Didn't even get any items from that. Ah. We got the lost cargo buff. So we're getting more income. All regions. Plus 10%.
Sir?
But still, that was a little weak.
Comet! Heirlooms of magic, come!
Okay. I could also actually get... Do you have an extra slot in your army? You do! Get the Feastmaster Exiles. Hailing from the Darklands, these warriors freed their halfling captors. There is spelt wrong. It should have the E before the I. And escorted them back to the moot, where they now serve as the guardians and are well fed in return. They cause terror, and they have siege attacker, and they have death blow, which I believe is common for all ogres, except for the terror. Yeah. Let's actually see. What's the difference? They have 10 more armor, 11 more leadership, the same speed, 8 more melee attack, 8 more melee defense, 114 extra health, and the terror. Okay, so they're just a slight improvement.
By the comet.
Have we had any armies? What's going on here? Azul the Orcbane. I can't actually see anything about that army. I don't know whether it's different or not. Oh, Grimgore. You're taking the fight to the to the dwarves? You gotta crump you some stunties.
To battle? For the wisdom of the land.
By the comet!
What? Okay, good. I was worried there for a moment.
The Empire.
Hans Hordorf. Felix von Salterhofen. Okay. King Hakor. King Anlam. Unlames. Does Suderberg have any unique buildings in it? No. And no unique garrison. Oh hey, Bretonnia is taking over Estalia. They're taking it from the Skaven. And Winterfell Palace looks like it was lost again. Was taken in the first place. Yeah, it actually does. Because it's all pine trees there, so I suppose the Empire took it and then they lost it. But no, it was blue. What I saw, it wasn't red. So it would have been Bretonnia. Maybe ruined settlements just turned to pine trees instead of the trees they were previous. I don't know what the Wintertooth tribe are up to. I'll just go to the next turn and then I'll probably call it. Some things to do tomorrow, so I would like to end a bit earlier. Or to do today. Taskmaster, fine, because you're force marching your units all over the place. The Empire, are you going to do anything? Declare war on Bretonia? The dwarves? And me? Nope. What are you doing, Wintertooth? Where are your armies? Nope, the Wood Elves, actually, not Winter Elves. The Wood Elves recolonized their lost province of Atholoran. What if Caron Carr's sending any armies over? Okay, Clan Moulder retreated their armies. Zoishank doesn't actually have walls in it, so sieging it. Oh, Pirates of Sartosa are destroyed. And so are Puppets of Chaos. We could actually take this fight to Zoishank. Because primarily they don't have walls, which means they don't have warp bombs. I hate Skaven warp bombs so much. Only when they're used against me.
God Ulrich can judge it worthy or no.
You have matters I wish to discuss. Defensive alignment for a payment of 750. Sure, all your enemies are my enemies. Bit sad about the Pirates of Sartosa. Who destroyed them? Tylia? Okay. Engineer. Yep. Pirates of Sartosa are gone. Puppets of Chaos are gone. What's your settlement like? You've got Warrens, Breeding Pit, Taskmaster's Platform, and Clan Armory. Yeah, just a basic garrison. And your armies here aren't even that bad. I mean Death Runners, and the other army has more Storm Vermin in it, but you don't have like nasty units. You just have a bunch of rats.
Yes, my lord.
Let's just have a look around. Oh, hello.
I'll ignore that.
Tylia sending an army through Myrmidons and Zvorak. There's Clubber. I wonder if the Empire will be able to deal with them. Velmir von Rolkov is all the way down in Myrmidons. Okay, who destroyed it? Ups. Yep. Tylia took Sartosa. The Wood Elves recolonized the Waterfall Palace. Egrim von Horseman is over there with Ngulator Goldaman eyeing down Gorsel. Grimgor Ironhide took the pillars of Grugni. Ooh. That's the Pestilent Scheme Priest hero. So you're going to send a plague through the Empire? Or through my regions? I don't know. Conquata has been raised. But actually, can I take that? It's a suitable climate, somehow. Okay. Well, the Empire is being attacked by enemies all over the place. We're facing down some Skaven, which we're probably going to deal with in the next turn or three. But I will leave it there for now. Not much has really happened. wars declared. Again, building up settlements and moving armies. I did only go for a short while because I would like to end it a bit early. Things I'd like to do. Ugh. I don't really know what's going on with that Chaos Dwarf event. We've been getting the updates for it periodically through our campaign, and then this, because I know broadly what's supposed to happen. The greenskin armies appear, which did happen. And then I believe the Chaos Dwarves are supposed to appear after them. However, it seems like the events keep going off and nothing happens. I don't know, there was that Chaos army which spawned down there. And I don't know whether that's part of it or not. Might have to look at my mod list. I'm pretty sure I have both of them active. That might be the problem. It'll be embarrassing if that's a problem and I don't have the Chaos Dwarves faction active. Anyway, I suppose I'll leave that for next time. So yes, I'd like to thank you very much for joining me for this part of the Halflings campaign for Warhammer 2 Total War, and I hope you'll join me again next time, where we'll probably deal with Clan Moulder and Zvorak. And, I suppose if we can keep the ball rolling there, take over the rest of Kislev. The Kislev shall be moot. However, that will be next time. Thank you very much. We'll see you then. Stop the recording here.